There are things every man must master, not only in how he carries himself in the world, but especially in how he relates to women. Stoicism, the ancient philosophy of emotional strength and inner peace, offers timeless wisdom on self-respect, boundaries, and power. It's not about controlling others. It's about controlling yourself. In this video, we'll explore 11 things a Stoic man should never do with women. Not to manipulate, not to impress, but to stay rooted in dignity, clarity, and strength. A Stoic knows that validation must come from within. When you seek her approval, you lose your center. You become reactive, needy, and eventually repulsive. Marcus Aurelius once said, "It is not the things themselves that disturb men, but their judgments about those things. When you attach your worth to how she sees you, you become a slave to her opinions. True strength is silent. It doesn't need applause." A Stoic man builds his self-worth through discipline, virtue, and effort, not through compliments or romantic approval. A man's mission must always come first. That doesn't mean being cold. It means being anchored. A Stoic does not abandon his purpose to gain affection. Why? Because a man without purpose becomes hollow. Epictetus reminded us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. If your goals, your discipline, your self-respect are all sacrificed for love, then it's not love, it's dependency. A Stoic man loves deeply, but not blindly. Women, like all people, may test your boundaries, sometimes consciously, sometimes not. The moment you explode in anger, sulk in silence, or beg for attention, you lose your edge. Stoicism teaches, control what you can, release what you can't. When you respond with calm, grounded presence, you become immovable. Seneca wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." A man proves himself not by dominating, but by mastering his inner storms. Pretending is the path to self-betrayal. If you're putting on a mask to be more attractive, you're living a lie, and lies erode the soul. A Stoic lives with integrity. Your values, your truth, your essence, that's what must guide your actions. You don't bend to be liked. You stand tall to be respected. Authenticity may not win everyone, but it earns peace, which is far more valuable. Never make her the center of your world. Love deeply, but never idolize. A Stoic does not orbit around a woman like she is the sun. He builds his own light. When you make her your everything, you lose yourself. You become dependent, fragile, and easily broken. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself. Your center must remain with you. Everything else is a beautiful addition, not your entire foundation. 6. Never ignore red flags for lust or infatuation. 30:16. Oh, the Stoic man sees clearly. He does not let hormones or fantasy cloud his judgment. If she disrespects your values, mocks your goals, or manipulates you, pay attention. Desire is not an excuse to abandon wisdom. Epictetus wrote, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." You cannot control how beautiful or charming someone is, but you can control how much power you give to that charm. A Stoic chooses clarity over fantasy. If she lies, disrespects, or violates your peace, walk away. A Stoic does not cling. He chooses peace over chaos. He knows that attachment can become a prison. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free," and there is bravery in leaving what no longer aligns with your soul. If you fear losing her more than losing yourself, you're already lost. There is a fine line between generosity and self-abandonment. If you're constantly doing, buying, proving, hoping she'll finally love you, you've already lost her and yourself. A Stoic gives from abundance, not desperation. He is not a provider of validation, but of grounded, intentional presence. Love is not earned through exhaustion. It's shared through mutual respect. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy, and the best strategy for love is not to chase, but to embody it." Being Stoic does not mean being cold or cruel. It means being just, fair, respectful. Disrespecting a woman through control, insults, or arrogance is weakness disguised as dominance. But equally, never let her disrespect you. If she does, and you tolerate it, you disrespect yourself. A Stoic upholds standards, not ultimatums. Boundaries, not punishment. He does not control people. He controls access. A Stoic man does not hand over the keys to his emotional kingdom. If her silence breaks you, her anger crushes you, or her love is the only thing keeping you sane, you are emotionally enslaved. True love is a beautiful bond, not an emotional roller coaster. You must be complete with or without her, Epictetus taught. No man is free who is not master of himself. So become that master, not to escape love, but to love more clearly, more calmly, and more fully. The woman you attract reflects the man you are. So work on your mind, your habits, your inner peace. A Stoic doesn't chase women. He becomes a man worth knowing and lets alignment do the rest. The most powerful thing you can do for your relationships is to grow spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. You are not just a lover. You are a man on a mission, and your greatest love story will begin the day you stop searching outward and start building inward. The Stoic path is not about avoiding women or love, it's about engaging with strength, clarity, and inner peace. If you remember these 11 principles not just in dating, but in life, you will become unshakable. You will love without losing yourself, and you will walk through the world, not needing anything, but deeply grateful for everything. This is Stoicism. This is mastery. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom.